Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Philo, and in this video I'm gonna show you what I like and what I don't like about American football. This is my point of view. Woo! So I'm gonna tell you the things that I like first. Like 2 or 3 hours before the game, you meet up for tailgating. You go outside the stadium in the car park with your family, your friends, the best people you know. You can have food there, you can have some drinks, and you just get ready for that exciting game that is gonna come soon. I actually like that. So you could see all these people having barbecues and burgers around. You can feel the fresh smell of meat. Even if it was pretty early, it was like around 10 a.m. But still, I think it's a unique thing about American football. When you get into the stadium, wow, you can see so many things are going on. There are mascots, there are cheerleaders, there is a band, like a full band, playing music with like based on the game actions, and that's absolutely crazy. You can see the stadium is like moving and chanting all together. It's not as crazy as Europe in soccer, but still, it's an experience. I mean, who does not like cheerleaders? They are all there, sexy, smiling, with the outfit and the pom-poms, jumping around. Oh my God, those are great. Cheerleaders, stay there. I wish you were also in soccer. Please come to Europe. The stadium and everything in the stadium controls the audience in a way. It controls the atmosphere, when people can be noisy and when people cannot be. Actually, when the actions are on, there is a good level of silence. It's not like tennis, but it's usually pretty quiet. The audience can be very loud only when he wants to distract the other team. So when we are defending, for instance, when they do a kick and they try to score with a kick, the audience will be just so noisy and try to, in a way, distract. All of this makes the atmosphere at the stadium very family friendly. Everybody can go to the stadium. You can be like 5 years old, 10 years old, 20, 40, 50, and there are not going to be any problems. An example compared to soccer or football in Europe, sometimes it happens that if you are not in the right area, it's not recommended. Like for a derby, you can see very crazy things happen, and sometimes they fight, and that's just pretty sad in a way. First of all, you need to understand the game if you want to enjoy it, because if you don't understand the game, oh my gosh, that's just gonna be like looking at players moving around with the ball, and you'll be like, whoa, wow, they're moving. No. You need to understand the game. I will leave you a link here for like a brief summary of how to play football. That might help you if you are interested. For every play, there is a lot of strategy involved. The coaches are very carefully plan what they do in terms of defense, attack, or like special occasions and plays. So you can appreciate that only if you understand the game. The game is exciting to watch because you can have these big hits between players, deep pass, and you get like touchdown, big runs, because sometimes they either do this pass or they do these runs, and it's just like fun when the game is on. The game is also very fair. If the refs are not sure about a decision, they can double check on the videos that they have. It takes a while sometimes, but then the game is going to be fair and there are not going to be problems afterwards. But now, let's talk about something that I didn't personally like and I don't like. I would say the game itself is very slow. It's slow because every time, for every play, they need to decide and come up with a new strategy. And if there is a problem with the refs or a decision, the refs needs to check again. And a game itself should last an hour of play, but in the end it could last 3 or 4 hours because there are so many breaks, and that's like, that's sometimes like killing you. It is true that from another point of view it's hard to miss an action because you know there's gonna be a break, you can go to toilet and then come back and still nothing happened. So I don't know. People like it, some people don't like it. I personally don't like it. It's way too long. And that's just a very personal thing. The atmosphere is great because you got the band and the cheerleading and whatever, but there is a lack of chants with words and insulting the other team. The teams respect a lot each other, and you don't feel that nationalism like, oh, I'm part of this team, that happens in soccer. Ale Milan, ale, forza lotta, vincerai, non ti lasceremo, ae, ae. In conclusion, I like American football, but not to an extent that I will go to the stadium every day. I might go another time, but it's not the sport that I actually love because for me it's too slow. But going to the stadium is an experience, and for all the things that are around the stadium, even if you don't know anything about football, you're gonna have a nice day, you're gonna have a great day. Game day is worth going. You know all the cons I said before? Forget about this, there is no cons. This message has been sponsored by an American guy. America is great.